I'm Sarp. I should really have like an opening line, you know, whenever I do these the beginning of streams, so I can have like something nice to say instead of dumb stuff. Maybe I should have like a catchphrase. Whoop doo 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 doo, I animate. Whoop doo 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 doo. Look at me, I animate. Or something more catchy like the animus sarpinimator or something. I don't know. It's mostly the beginning is me not being able to deal with silence, so I say random dumb stuff. Checks out, which is to be assumed.
Hi.
Hi, YZN. How are you doing? Are you doing good? I am.
Heyo.
Hi, Visual Euphoria. Hope you're doing good. Trying to fix something here. Where this is like flashing about so much for some reason. I'm gonna set up a nice. Oh my god. I'm gonna set up a nice little play blast to be running in the background while I do this, but I recently decided that I don't like the texture of the walls.
Hello,
it's making it super hard to see stuff. Hi Biku. Oh fuck, I forgot to set the YouTube crap. Alright, step 1, set YouTube crap. Step 2, animate other stuff.
Evening.
Where is this picture that I'm looking for that is perfect for right now? Where is the perfect picture that I decided it should be perfect for this that I'm gonna click? Ooh, squeeze my brain, nothing comes out. Does anyone remember from the last
Hello,
stream?
Saab, looking fresh.
Thank you. I did get a haircut. You noticed it. You get 2 schmeckles.
Nice haircut.
Thank you, Zintor. Oh, there you go. This was, I think this was the screenshot.
What's up, Saab?
Fine, good. Thanks, and you, Miles, the creator, OG. It's not the fake one. It's the original one. Here, guys, have some ads. Have a side of ads. With your ads. Cool. Now let me fix up the new edit. Actually, this new shot I made, I don't think I even play blasted it. So we're gonna.
My question was, when you do rotation of the torso part, which part you should start rotation first? Hi guys.
I don't understand which part. I don't understand.
It's me or you audio, it's a bit low.
Maybe. Is it? Maybe my mouth is too far from the thingy. Is it better now?
Hip, chest and torso.
Okay. So I would say chest. So torso is chest.
Saab.
Torso and chest is the same thing.
Saab.
So I would start with chest, then hip. Unless it's walking, then I would start with hip.
Way better tie.
Alright, perfect. Let's give the people something to watch. But I need to first render this guy out and play blast this guy out. But I just hid the environment thingies in this one.
Looking good, Saab.
Thank you. You guys are liking my haircuts. Maybe Justina was right. I shouldn't cut my own hair.
You're looking good, Zine. Real good. Hey, Saab.
Hi, Danzit, how's it going? Oh, dude, I think I lost my... At work, we have a tool that I wish I had here, which is basically allows you to chuck
bad, Zinta.
into each other. Maya, the thing...
Yeah, but the torso has 3 controller.
Yeah, you should. That's why I used an IK controller, not an FK one, because the FK one makes no fucking sense to me.
While rotating, I curse
just
you with 10
don't
wire
use FK.
crashes today, Zine.
Why are you guys attacking each other?
Cut my hair up.
Oh, nice. Good job, Zim. You look great. Hey. Jokes. This is what we're doing. We're doing jokes. Okay, so I'm gonna have to keep this wall here because otherwise the continuity is not gonna make sense. But I'm gonna have to move this guy a tiny bit so it doesn't.
LMAO.
I will mess up the other thing.
Hey Saab, me and the girlfriend, her name is Zaina, says hi.
Oh, cool. Hi, Zaina. Hi, Amjad. How's it going? Still.
I did something today. Wanna see Saab?
Sure, send it over. We still like you, Amjad. I don't know why I said hi to her first, but I could tell she's nice. So she got your first high spot. We had to start with her. Also, that's a badass name. Is she a warrior princess by any chance?
Amjad?
And how many times you must have heard that joke? Okay, so this section, I hate how this looks. Can I hide it? I might be able to hide it because I don't think there's any shot that actually shows this bit. Should I squeeze things in to make this work? If I was to grab this guy... Oh, it has a wall in it. Okay, you know what? I'm not gonna dwell in this right now. What I can do, what I can provide you guys with, instead of dwelling on that, is I hide that part very abruptly like that. There you go. World's best modeling, everyone. How's that work? Yeah, these environments are gonna need a pass.
Spectacular.
Thank you. But yeah, these environments are really gonna need a pass. I am not really planning it very good. Let's...
Saab, check DM Discord.
I will when I get a chance, because I still didn't set the thingy for the stream. What if this... Oh, we don't want it to be darker. Maybe it's orange walls, or... Why is this one not changing color? What? Oh, there's no wall there for some reason. There you go. This is like poop color. We don't like the poop color. The main thing is that it needs to be a bit light, because I can't see the animation when I'm animating. Yeah, this again is too dark. Plus, I'm getting this. God, okay. I hate
Maybe
Maya's
check the
default
texture.
lightning. What do you want me to check in the texture? Hi, Emre Demir, how's it going? Can I extend these guys? Now, see, anytime that I see
Like
this
the
background...
texture on the walls.
Yeah, I was gonna do that, but then I noticed in the edits, you feel like, where the fuck is he? Because there isn't... only thing that connecting the two shots together is the pattern on the wall that was on the interior of this building as well. This thing though, this thing I hate. This thing is gonna be green. Gray.
This looks dope, by the way.
It will eventually. It will. There's so much to do in it, but at least we are at shot number 6, and I'm gonna show you guys the full edit in a second. After I play blast this, I close this.
Hi Saab, how's it going?
Going good. How are you?
Why is he jumping, by the way?
Because he's being chased by a red box, which is his main enemy. Everyone knows the arch nemesis of Agent Venom is red boxes. It's like the... Oh, I hate that. I can't stop that. I hate it.
Yeah,
I
the
can't
red
stop it. I hate it. I hate it so much. And I can't stop it. It's so long. This one is so long. I made that so expensive, and you
The
still
point is
used
that
it.
you hate it.
Yes. I made that so
Doing good.
expensive
It's
so people
about that
can't
time
do
of the
it.
year where I abandon and start new projects.
Oh, that's nice, Nota. It must be spring or something. Come on, open.
Yep, lol.
Is it this? It is this. We did open, cool. I'm gonna press F5 here, we're gonna grab this shot.
Damn red boxes. Ang also fought a red box.
Red boxes are lean mean box machine. I'm gonna delete this one. Now we're gonna save this and close this. So this one should be the only one. Yes, so that's
Similar
the full
thing,
edit.
I finally wrapped up my huge animation gig that took me donkeys to do, like 20 revisions. Everything is
that's
good.
cool.
Hey, thank you again for your animation tips.
Oh, you're the guy I talked to on LinkedIn. You're welcome. That shooting part needs so much love.
For the first time ever.
I do have
Revisions are
LinkedIn.
life.
Revisions are life. Bing bing bing. Pew pew pew. It's like his hand is moving so much I could literally hear pew pew pew. You know? Pew pew pew. And then the new shots. Whoa.
Whoa, how you do that, Tendril. Did you finally get to work?
It's the tendril rig that Amjad gave, but I skinned it. It's the same one. Cool.
When did you animate this Saab?
Today, because I'm on holiday.
Very nice.
Very nice. It's Asher, Leon, and Ro. I don't know who Leon and Ro is. They're new. Is it Asher with different hairs?
Hey Saab, I would like your opinion on this.
It looks cool.
So I posted a WIP for a Daredevil mod I am making. Do you think I should make some blend shapes for facial expressions? Video 1.
Oh my god, that looks
Happy
so cool.
holiday, Saab.
It's Ramon's rig, right? Thank you, Danzila. Yeah, I think it would
Leon
be cool.
and Ro are his clones.
Oh, nice.
Yep.
Yeah, I have the Mars rig too. Did you duplicate the mesh of the Mars rig and then edited the duplicated mesh? If you duplicated the exact mesh and then cut the bottom part of it and did your changes, and if you didn't change the topology too much, because these eyebrow shapes, I think that's from Ramon's topology. I don't know if I'm accurate, but if that's the case, you can wrap deform it and then keep using the old controllers and it will actually deform the face like you want it to. What's weird in this to me is this gap here. I feel like, I don't know, maybe this is not true, but I feel like Daredevil's costume is like that, or like this part is closed. He makes me feel like my neck is cold. Kind of feel like that. I think it would be closed here. I might be wrong. Also the ears, I guess he wouldn't have the ears as well, right? It would be more like this. Exactly what I did for Invisible. Cool. Let's do his side parts. Maybe his side parts was like a Ben Affleck, that touch. What do you guys customize the music like this? Anyway, so those are my opinions on it. I'm gonna go back to animating this guy. So here I kind of wanted to make him like dodge something, and I don't think I can make it read. This part feels too fast when it's like doing this transition back there. I'm gonna fix that. Although I'm not really animating this, I'm still just blocking it out. But I also want to figure out how long things are gonna take. So this leg here definitely can't reach that fast. So maybe I do something like that. I hate that. Cool. So this is where that leg is meant to be. So I can do something like that maybe, and then rotate this around a tiny bit. And then
No, I made it from scratch and copy the weights from the original topology. It works really nice with the browse controllers, but the lids don't work sadly. And yeah, I am still missing that part. Gotta covered the ears and neck.
Cool, it looks nice. Looks like a fun project. I watched a video talking about how much of Daredevil Born Again doesn't match the actual Netflix TV show, and how nothing about Kingpin and Daredevil in the MCU universe makes any sense. So a bit of a bummer, but it was very insightful video because it really went into detail on like everything happened on the Netflix show, which I had like forgotten so much of it, and then showed that how in Hawkeye they did like a lot of effort to make sure the audiences understand this is not the Kingpin from the Netflix series. Like they added like extra shots and extra conversations just to make it clear to the audience like this is not that Kingpin. It's a Kingpin. It's played by the same guy. You know, multiverse baby, but it's not the same one. They spent like an effort on it. And then he talks about how Daredevil Born Again was clearly made with the idea that it's not connected to the Netflix show, and then halfway through production, after having made 6 episodes, they suddenly decided it is actually connected to the Netflix show, and then it just goes through a list of all the things that don't connect and don't make any sense. So it was a cool video. I appreciated knowing more about the inner shenanigans of Marvel, as if I don't know enough of it. Marvel shenanigans.
Sounds like a cool video.
It is. So, and I'm just realizing now that it kind of sounds like how like someone talks about their dream, which like no one likes because you didn't see the dream, so it's just like boring. Or like telling someone a joke that a comedian made, but you're not a comedian, so the joke doesn't land. This is me talking about that video. It's the same thing. It's a great video. Too bad you guys didn't see it, but it was great. Can I send a link for it? I don't know what it's called. But well, oh man, if you were there, you should have seen it. Sorry, that's the troubles I've put you through today. Check in tomorrow to see more things I do.
Finally gonna do some animatics to get an idea for my next anim.
That's cool. Nota, did you ever finish the... I know this is a bad time to ask this since you're in your changing period, but did you ever finish that short with the guys you were making in Blender?
This looks so cool, Sarp. I love the tendril work.
Thank you. Just wait until Carnage gets in there, and then there's gonna be way more tendril stuff. So here, I wanna do like a, oh shit, my face, I have to protect my face kind of thing here. But I can't really make it read.
Oh no, I ended up stopping that a while ago. You were right, it was way too much work, lol.
Yeah, okay, but you did good progress. So that's happy. Be happy you did it that far. How can I make this thing read? Him being black really makes things hard. You know what? I think I can make this read by doing something crazy. Who wants to do something crazy, guys? This guy. which is
I
apparently
got through
saving.
about 50% or 11 minutes of animation in a year and a half, including modeling. Sarp, if you wanted to
That's
animate Spider-Man outing his mask on, how would you do it?
Yeah, that's a tough one. You would first need like a Peter Parker face. You know, you would need a rig that has the face, and then you would need the mask. There's a couple of ways to do that, but essentially you're gonna need two rigs, right? One is gonna have the mask, one is not gonna have the mask, and then you're gonna place the head, depending on the masked head or the face head, whichever one you decided to not use the body of. You're gonna make sure they're placed in the same location, and then you have to make some blend shapes for the mask, or you can do stuff like this. You know, people do that a lot where the hand goes here, and as I'm turning, you see my arm pulling it, but when my face is visible, it's already gonna be here, and then I'll just hold like something red like this, and I'll just like move it like that, which will look fine. Honestly, when you do it fast and if the animation is good, no one's gonna be like, wait a second, you didn't actually show the fabric folding. But if you want to do the fabric folding, you do blend shapes. And then you turn off the Spider-Man with the mask in one frame, and then just do the blend shapes. Keep forgetting what I was doing, but this is what I was doing. There you go.
I want to do it without the blend shapes.
Yeah, fake it then. Just do it over one frame.
Just followed.
Thank you, don't be mad. 34, 44, the number you are. I think it's just don't be mad. Yeah. Oh! Fucking that's too loud every time it gets me. Thank you for the follow. I've reached my follower goal. And a heart attack goal. All in one goal. Right. Did I put my thingy on? Okay, this is the old scene. I'm just gonna save this and put it back down there. Come on. There's like no space left on my PC, so it's really struggling to save stuff. And I noticed when I was looking at my files, some of the scenes are like ridiculously heavy, and I don't know why. I don't know at what point it decided to be heavy. Oh, these are heavy again. See, this is not heavy. This is heavy. What the fuck happened in between these two? One is 20 megabytes, one is 269 megabytes. I really don't know why.
Damn, what happened?
Yeah, it's... Is it baking? Is it the length of the animation? It's not really slowing down my scene, so... I'm not sure what. Is it like the latest rig version? No. Honestly, I have no idea. It might be like the keys that are baked, maybe? Actually, let me try that. Let me delete everything. Which might come with some regrets. Well, let's do it. It's nice to keep things clean. I'm gonna key this guy here. Key it here. Key this here. And then I'm gonna remove all these guys. Delete. And then let's save and see what happens. I mean, just the sheer amount of time it takes to save as well is quite long. Yes, it takes way too long to save.
I want to start making small posts on Ash's character. Monday, who is Asher? Tuesday, why are there 3 Ashes? Leon and Ro. Wednesday, test video.
Do it. Sounds like a good idea. Get it out there. No. Deleting those keys saved me like 20 megabytes. But what is... like this one and this
IDK
one.
what I'm looking at, but it looks so complicated and impressive.
Thank you, Canary Rose. I really wonder... what did I do that made it so heavy? Because... and my only issue with it being heavy really is that it's taking so long to save now. And I'm not really happy about that one. But... well, I guess fuck it. What I wanted to do here is to, when it's doing the deflect, is to give it something to deflect. Welcome to the carnage. Yeah, I just want to try this, see if it will work like the way I'm hoping. I wish there was a way to figure out what's so heavy on my scene.
Layouts are awesome. Planning my scenes have never been better until layouts.
Cool. Layouts are awesome. Top 10 things. Layouts. I'm gonna constrain this one too. Alright, so this now feels a bit more legit on the tip there. Cool, so I am going to shoot it like there. Twink! That's where you will get hit, my friend. So I'm gonna key this here. I'm gonna key the other one like there or something. Probably better if it like comes more in from the depth into our lives. Tunk. And it's gonna bounce off here. So I'm gonna first animate the tip doing what I wanted to do. I know I wanted to go like pink and like shoot off from there, so I'm gonna make this.
Nice haircut, Saab.
Thank you, Danzila. Everyone's loving the hair. Chink. Let me see that again. Do the twink. Twink. That's too little. We want violence. We want destruction. We want carnage. Twink. Twink. Yeah, that works better. Maybe even more. Or is that too insane? Yeah, that's too insane, I think. It just goes off the radar, so I can't really track it. Twink. Okay. Then we have these guys, and I'm probably going to want these guys to continue. So I'm gonna make their post into linear, and I'm gonna key it. Oops, and I'm gonna make everything linear, and I'm gonna make this a tiny bit less. So it will slow down, but not too much. Maybe this should actually go the other way. Yeah, I like that. Shamara looks like what? The translation whiting, we really went crazy with that. Maybe after it twinks off, which is gonna be like that, twink, maybe it will like slurp it back in, you know. It's like, oh, I got touched by Agent Venom, gross, disgusting, ugh, and it just like pulls back like that. It's happening a bit too fast, so maybe can I do a little trick here where I just copy these keys over.
How do you usually go planning your scenes? Do you just move Agent Venom around and see what works lol?
I have an idea of what I want to do, so I don't know if I ever play blasted this. Actually, I didn't watch the animation. Let me just watch this real quick. I've never seen how these things to hook up. I think it hooks up okay. Yeah, that's fine. I'll show you maybe. Actually, I don't think I can show you. Basically, I just animated the body controller, but I never made a play blast of that, so I can't really show that version. But it was just like a T-pose of him like bouncing around, and I use that to figure out how much I have to move the camera, and I do like a camera pass, and then I start doing this posing pass, which is the most fun pass, and that's where you guys got in. Chink.
Oh, cool.
I think I'm gonna have this somewhat like that. Where's my graph editor? Graph this for me. I think I want this guy to keep going down. Ooh, that looks really shitty. It's so late and it's so slow. Hate it. Cool. How do we not hate this? Top 10 things we can do to not hate it. First off, it's gonna have to be way faster, and then this part needs to be at the end. So maybe just doing it faster is enough. If I was to do like that. That doesn't work either. It looks like I'm gonna have to actually spend time on it. Isn't that interesting? Well, the main issue is the translation Y is so high that is not fitting in the frame. I need to show the depth and not... I need to show the depth and not the height, so it will actually fit inside the frame. So maybe like here.
I know there's still quite a bit left for you to do on this one.
There is.
But are you already thinking on what might be next?
Yes, I know what's next.
Ooh-ah-wah, ooey-ooey.
I'm hey, ooh,
Nice
yeah.
face.
Thank you. How are you? Ooh, yeah. I tried to call her today. I got ghosted. Ooh. Twink. This is so slow, therefore so boring. Super
Good,
slow.
but want to be home.
Yes, please get that sorted out. Main thing that doesn't work here, I think, is the actual curvature of the thing. That kind of defeats the whole purpose of it. And then half of it is behind a wall, which is never good. How is Poland? It's very difficult to do this without seeing where Carnage is. I'm assuming he will be somewhere there. So I would need this guy to be there.
Hello, guys.
Hi Lupin, how's it going?
H.I.
This thing is super slow. H-I-I-I.
I.
Nice. I am feeling that maybe if this was more like that, and now we open up for this part.
How's your day going so far, dude? What fun things you been up to?
I've been up to this last shot. I'm trying to figure out how to do this hand part here. And I'm running out of ideas how to get this thing to work. I think I'm trying to do too many things at the same time, and there isn't actually enough time to read these things because the camera is doing like such a huge turn while this is happening. He's moving so much on the frame already. Yeah, it doesn't make sense that he can deflect a tentacle with his arm anyway. I'm not gonna get into this stuff before I do Carnage, because maybe I'll find something cooler. Maybe he'll actually swipe a claw or something instead. So I'm just gonna try to do like a quick blocking for the end of this and move on. Except I still hate this bit. I know what I want to see. I just want to see him like take cover. I need to figure out the last pose of that a bit more clearly, which I think would be something like that. The issue with that is that it's black on black and it's very hard to see. So I need to somehow make this read. So what if your hand was already here? And you just pull this up. Ah, I tried this before, didn't I?
Lurk.
How do you lurk? Is that a command? What does that do? Do you see like the lurkers that way? I'm sorry.
Sarp, how do you figure out when to move your shoulder while animating?
Now these questions are very weird to answer because like it's based on what you're animating. There isn't like a when to move your shoulder guide. You know, if I'm making a guy get up like that, I know I have to use the shoulders to lead that, because when you put your arms down like this, your arms kind of become like lifting pistons, and the pistons activate, and the shoulders goes up, and then the body goes up. But if it's a guy walking, I'm not thinking about the shoulders until like he does like an arm sway or something like that. So I think all these questions you're asking, Biku, needs to be supported with an actual visual, you know? And I think that's probably why animation is learned by feedback.
It's like me saying him gonna lurk. Usually it's a command too.
What would the command do? I'm sorry, like your intention was to literally not get a spotlight on you, but the second you said lurk, I started asking a million questions and I'm waiting forever. Okay guys, I think I have to first figure out, before moving forwards, I need to figure out why these Maya files have become so large. Let me save this one. See how much the size of this. Okay, this one's also insanely high. Let me open this one. This one was small. And now we're gonna figure out. But this was last night. So this morning, I sat down. I opened this. No, this is like 1 a.m. So I did something at 1 a.m. that made everything way worse. Very interesting. So this is the last version of the scene before it was Omega level heavy. Oh, what is that? What? Cool, there's no animation in this. That makes sense. Why is this saved without any animation in it? That makes no sense. What about this one? It's an MB file. Is this an MB file? They're all MB files. Yep. These, for whatever reason, don't have any animation in them.
What's happening?
I'm trying to figure out why my Maya save scenes suddenly jumped into 200 megabyte from 20 megabytes.
Is he fighting Carnage?
Yes, he will be fighting Carnage. That is his plan. That is his goal. Okay, I'm just gonna put two of these outliners next to one another to figure out what the fuck is the problem here.
Top 10 goals.
Okay. Both has the warehouse, but okay, maybe it's adding the Carnage Central. Although this scene is clearly broken because there's no animation in it, which makes no sense. You know, it looks like they've always been quite heavy. So run cycle isn't heavy, and starting first shot it is heavy. I'm gonna do a judgment call. Welcome to the judgment call episode, everyone. I'm gonna save this, which is gonna take forever, and then we're gonna wait, and I'm gonna delete the background. There's a referenced environment here. It's still saving. Okay. So that's saved. I'm gonna delete this one. What is this? Oh, it's the bullet, I think. And then I'm gonna figure out what this guy is. File reference editor. Warehouse. And what is it? What are those? Get rid of those. And then I'm gonna delete this
Hey
one.
Sarp, just joined to wish you a great stream.
Thank you, Zaycom. How's it going? How are you doing? Okay, let's save this one. Still taking a while to save. Yeah, I don't think we changed anything. It's very interesting. Ah, that did it. Deleting the environment dropped down the scene size to 65 megabytes. So, do we need the environment? I don't think we do. Welcome to no environment stream. Although the thing is not gonna work. What I can do is I can grab the environments by selecting these cubes and then exporting them as an OBJ and naming it cubes, and then we open a new scene, one of those old scenes that had everything in them. This one.
Not bad.
That one.
Just working on my flip Venom. Your cog setup has been very helpful.
Nice. Nice, nice, nice. I'm secretly hungry. But don't tell anyone.
Not a secret anymore,
Well, yeah. This is gonna take much longer than Sandman. Well, maybe the new PC will help. I put 192 gigabytes of RAM in the new PC, and they called me and said that that amount of RAMs blew up the CPU, so they have to redo it. And they told me to reduce the RAM amount. I had two options. Either reduce the speed of the RAMs
Oh damn.
and keep 192 gigabytes of
64
RAM.
is plenty RAM.
Well, you say that, but at work we have 256 and it's like never enough. So I wanted to go 192, and then they said best
Hello
they can do is
everyone.
96.
Cool animation, Sarp.
Thank you so much, Marvin. So the new one's gonna have 96. I think there's something wrong with my PC, guys. This is me opening one Maya scene.
Change that peasant mindset, Zinta. We want more RAM. More. More.
So it was the speed of the RAMs was 5200 megahertz, and they said you can't have 192 gigabytes of RAM, and you can't have them all 5200 megahertz in speed. So they said you can reduce it to 3600 megahertz and keep 192 gigabytes of RAM, or you can keep the speed and reduce it to 96 gigabytes of RAM. And they asked me what I'm gonna use it for. I said like Maya and animation and Unreal and all that stuff, and they said that amount of RAM would be best used for training AI. And I was like, I'm fine then. Okay. There was like a little silence, and like I feel like I mentally promised the guy I don't use AI, and I was like, okay, if you say so. And that's how I ended up with 96
Sarp,
gigs
did your
of RAM.
PC just freeze?
No, it didn't freeze. I'm still here. You can see me, right? Yeah, it's still trying to open one Maya scene. The most difficult task in the world, as we all know. Something is definitely wrong with my PC. Do you guys want to see a sneak peek of Carnage? Oh. That's all you see. That's all you get. Failed the save. There's not enough storage space to save. Huh. It looks like there is enough storage space to save.
I saw his face when you opened your screenshots folder, but don't tell anyone.
Okay.
That was the sneakiest peek to ever sneak.
Exactly. I'm a bit worried that I might have to... Oh, this Maya actually froze. It's dead now. Cool. Am I going to have to do
Top 10 sneaky peeky peeks.
a restart, which I don't want to do a restart. Alright, look at the size of this one.
How much RAM do you have in your current PC?
32. I have 32.
Guys, don't tell Saab, but I actually know what Carnage looks like. Oh hey, Saab, didn't see you there. Me too.
Is this Maya also gonna crash while trying to open? Okay, what is going on? Is this a prank? Am I getting pranked?
I said me too to the 32 GB.
Wow, the RV is getting his licks in there. That's admirable. Do I have a...
Is 32 gigs enough for you?
I mean, it was, but I think there's something wrong with this PC. Because whenever I open my PC...
it plays in loop a video the whole stream.
Yeah, but... Come on, it's just a video.
Leaf.
32 gigs would have been fine, but I have a storage problem in my PC. One, it's very full, and I have to continuously delete random stuff to make room for space. And the other thing is, like, whenever I open the PC, BIOS says, you have a damaged hard disk, your disk might fail. And you click I don't care, and it's like, oh, you have to care, it's really important. And you click on I don't care again, and then it says you might lose your partitions, and you click I don't care, and then the PC opens. Might be related to that, my problems. But as a proud clicker of the I don't care, I haven't yet gotten into it too much. I'm literally unable to open the scene, which terrifies me to close the existing scene.
Hey. Let me guess you don't care.
I don't care. I mean, on the inside, I do care.
Hi, Amjad.
Hi, Amjad,
What's
indeed.
happening?
We're waiting for my Maya to maybe open, but it won't. Which is really weird. Oh my god, am I gonna have to restart my PC?
The scene or Maya itself?
The scene. Okay, I'm gonna kill the video for now. Let me make sure I save it.
Open Task Manager and look at performance to see.
I just did that. Okay. You're my pride and joy. The only Maya that's still open. Oh, I'm gonna save you. And I really hope the scene will open after I close this Maya.
Be sure to save.
Yeah, I clicked save, which is the part of the problem. It's
Don't
taking
worry,
forever
dude,
to
I
save.
had 20 crashes and freezes while just selecting my joints to export earlier. Is there something heavy in the scene?
There shouldn't be.
Wouldn't Animbot save it as well?
Animbot saves fuck all recently. Animbot gets confused a lot because I keep adding more things into it. And the amount of stuff in the outliner doesn't match between the scenes, so it just can't do it. I can't turn on autosave. I'm not allowed. Is it a storage issue? I don't know. The button gets grayed out. So I'm gonna go even further back. Oh wait, these are all the wrong scene. What? Have I been animating in the wrong scene this whole time? Oh, I think I fucked up something. I saved shot 6 as shot 5.
Did you replace a good file with a wrong one? It happened to me once.
I didn't replace it.
I wanted to kill myself.
I don't think this scene is opening. I'll try an older file. I feel like none of the scenes are gonna be opening now.
Restart.
That's what I'm thinking. But I feel like this is happening because
Have you ever experienced
Windows
this
can't
at work?
reach. No. I feel like this is happening because Windows can't reach part of the hard disk because of that partition issue, and when I restart, my PC is not gonna open again. Oh, and yes, I did actually experience. Oh no, I'm talking bullshit. Everything works except all the new scenes for reasons unknown. Or maybe I just had to wait way longer. So this one opened. That's nice. But we need this one to open.
One time I wanted to open a specific
my
scene
God.
and I had a new scene open. But
Look at
instead of clicking into load scene, I saved.
look at how many hours I didn't save. Autosave.
A whole stream.
No, from like 3 p.m. to 8 p.m. I didn't save. These are all very old files. Does that mean... There you go. I got one. Right.
Duplicate the scene you wanted to open and see if that opens. Sometimes that would fix it.
This is technically the scene that I want to open.
Ah yes, the classic animator save gamble.
Yes. Great stream. Great stream, guys. See, there's an error.
I did that yesterday. Lost 4 hours of work, happy crying face.
She gives an error here. File-Q error status. Add recent file. It's not a file. Yeah, I think I'm gonna restart the PC and hope that helps. I'll also restart the stream. I'll see you guys in a bit. I hope that fixes it. If not, I lost everything I did today.
Okay.
Alright, see you guys in a bit.